Today, I'm going to walk you through an alternate build for the kinetic car for Chapter 9 of Once Upon a Physical Science book. To do this build, you will need a hot glue gun. Be very careful with the hot glue gun. The end of it gets very hot, and the glue, once it's melted, get hot enough both to give you a significant burn. Don't touch either of those things while they're hot. You will need 2 craft sticks. You will need straw, 1 size 19 rubber band. If you're with the little middle school, you'll have several in your kit in case something happens to one of them. You will need 4 craft wheels, such as these, along with some duct tape or electrical tape that you can wrap 2 of the wheels to help them get a little bit more traction. And if you are with the little middle school, yours will already be marked with orange. And then the axles that go with those craft wheels. You will need 2 pieces of a skewer, like a kebab skewer. One should be 3 centimeters long, and one should be 2 centimeters long. If you're with the little middle school, the short one will be marked with the blue, and the 3 centimeter one will be marked with the pink. You will also need scissors and a pencil. Ideally, you would also have this instruction sheet that contains a mat to help you line up your craft sticks. So you will start off by lining up your craft sticks on the mat. If you do not have a mat, the purpose of the mat is so that this doesn't get too wide. So you glue these in a V, and you don't want them too wide for the axle. And so if you don't have a mat, just lay out your V, making sure you've got plenty of room for the axle there, and make sure that you place the axle about as far down as 1 rubber band length from the top. So, assuming that you have these materials, you're just going to glue these 2 craft sticks firmly together at the tip. Press down to hold them in place. Next, you will make a place for the axles to go. And so if you take your pencil, you can mark roughly across here in the places where you want your 2 axles to go. You want to take the straw, and you want to measure 8 centimeters of straw, 2 pieces of straw that are each 8 centimeters long, and you will cut 1 and, what's my mark on this one? 2. And you're going to glue them here and here, making very certain that they're straight, because if they end up cattywampus, then your wheels are not going to roll straight. Now that the glue has dried, we want to cut out this section of the straw right here so that we can access the axle in that middle spot. So you want to put, I recommend getting 1 wheel on good. You can go ahead and put your front wheels on like this. Press down hopefully here. And then the back wheels, which are the wrapped wheels, will go through here. If your wheels aren't already wrapped, you can wrap them with a little bit of duct tape or a little bit of electrical tape before or after you put them on. Now, we've got wheels on here, rolls pretty well. And we want to connect the pieces that will hold our rubber bands. The long piece, the 3-centimeter piece, which if you've got a little middle school kit is marked with pink, which you can have up or down, is going to go right here sticking off the end. So I'm just going to put a little glue there and put that piece on there. Doesn't matter how much it sticks off, just enough that you'll be able to loop a rubber band over it and have it stay. Now this one is a little bit trickier. We want to glue this short one right here on the back, and we want to try to get it as centered as possible so that it has room to rotate. And it just takes a little, so you want to stick some on there, you want to put it on there, and then you may want to just kind of go over the top of it to make sure that you've got glue on there kind of over the top and holding it here, and you just want to let it stay real still while it dries so that you've got a good firm grip on it and it can spin freely as you move your car back and forth. So that is the basic build. You will take your rubber band and loop it over the front and over this. You will be able to either twist the wheels or roll the car back and let it go. It'll roll forward. You should also have some weights. If you are in the little middle school group, your weights will look like this. And just set them aside. You don't need them until the second half of your lab. You're going to just start out with your car looking just like this. And now you've built it.